hello. Don't mind me, just still setting up as usual. Haha. Haha hee hee. Tee hee even. Maybe even a little bit of LOL. Haha. How's it going? Lay it on me. How's your week been? Tell me everything. What? I'm almost done. It's not too bad. It's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, I think I'm good. We good. Week's been relatively okay. Had a bit of a health scare this morning. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, when I say so, that means that's the truth. Yeah. I am definitely medically qualified to diagnose you on zero other information. Yes. For legal reasons, that was, of course, a joke. A very funny, hilarious, sarcastic joke, as I am known to do. Because apparently my entire style of humor is... it is funny because I'm lying. Or... okay. Let me get up my little reference sheet. Cute. Hell yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna put that there, and I'm gonna put this up here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna put chat over here. I diagnose everyone with swag and awesomeness. Everyone though? Every single person on Earth. Can I send you the final design of how your rough line art came out on Ko-fi? Of course you can, I'd love to see. Feel free to, like, post it anywhere on social media as well, by the way. You can do whatever you want with it. Ah. Week's been nice, though I feel like absolute shit right now. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe I hope I can help in some way by, drawing cute animals. And making sarcastic jokes. That was not sarcastic, don't worry. Minor headache? Okay, I mean you probably already did that, but just in case, don't forget to drink lots of water. The animations are cool. Thank you! I put a lot of work into them, so that makes me very happy. Wow. Putting on my CV that I got the swag and awesomeness diagnosis. Instantly hired. But yeah, busy week for me, as usual. Glad I got my video out. My last video is doing like way better than I thought it would. It's freaking crazy, dude. It's like I haven't had a video perform this well in so long. Oh, thank you for the save reminder. I have not done anything on this so far, so there's no point in me saving, but... If anyone is watching who's working on stuff right now, please do yourself a favor, Control S. Yeah, I've been given free reign on this one for the facial expression. So I shall. Ah. Should check on your stuff more, but I got no time. That is understandable. Most of my videos are under 2 minutes though. Just saying. Bro, Funtime is such a legend. I love drawing their characters. And they're always super generous with their tips. I don't know if they're watching stream right now, but if you are, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And I can't wait to draw your character again. Hell yeah. Can I ask, are you a self-taught animator or did you go into college to learn animation? I'm completely self-taught. And no, you're not allowed to ask. How dare you? I love your videos. I wish you were real. Same. It would be so cool if Chipflake was actually real. Too bad I am simply a hologram. Or a collection of recordings from 1,000 years ago. Yeah, also please ignore that my mouse doesn't work. I don't have a workaround for that yet. I'm not supposed to be floating though. Why am I floating? There we go. This time it's not one of my characters, it's from a friend. Okay, okay. Still excited. I'll do my best. Hello, can I help you? Is it important? Okay, I will do a quick be right back. Ah! No! Bad cat! Aww. Chip, no! Sorry about that. I'm back to having an unmoving mouth. Don't worry about it. Don't question it. Everything's fine. Bro, I hate being interrupted. It throws off my whole career. I don't know what's going on. Yo, is that a nebula? Welcome in. How's it going? Real purple dragon? What the flip? I wish bugs were real. Same. Bugs are so cute. Bugs are super underrated. Okay, what was I doing? Drawing a cat. Let's go. Cat time. Purple. So much purple today. Yeah, we gotta do this thing.
Not sure if I've already said on stream, but I'm super looking forward to playing your game when it comes out. What I've seen so far looks great.
Ich liebe die Pausen, die sind richtig lustig. Richtig geil. Ich liebe es. Du bist ein Stinktier? Ja, genau. Genau bin ich. Vielen lieben Dank, Sketchy Jack. Du Legende. Oder würdest du skizzende Jack auf Deutsch heißen? Skitchende Jack. Bestimmt. Das ergibt viel Sinn. Ich warte einfach bis die Zeit. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, my time is off. Probably because I went into be right back mode while I was still transformed. Oh well. It's fine. Thank you so much, Jack. I really appreciate it, dude. I was trying to like translate your name into German. I'm not really sure how you would do that though. I think because sketch in German is skizze, I think. Or schizze or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, really appreciate it, dude. I also find it really funny every time the text-to-speech has a pause, like an awkward pause. It's incredibly entertaining to me. But yeah, also hi Wiki, how's it going, dude? Welcome in. I didn't want to welcome you while I was in German mode because I don't think you can speak German, but feel free to correct me on that. Thanks for the freebie assets. Thank you for using them. I don't know. Yeah, context. I have a few video assets I made that I've made over the years for my videos. Available on Ko-fi for free. I don't know, but like instead of letting them rot away in my folder, I figured I might as well make them available for people to use. So it's cool to know that people actually appreciate that. No, I don't get a lot of like feedback on that, which is fine, of course. It's always cool to hear that people actually use them. Skizzer, yeah. Well, that's the name. That's German for sketch. Well, how would you translate sketchy? So, like the adject. That's an adjective, right? I have an A level in English. Don't worry about it. Maybe I should work on my English first before I try to speak a different language. When I was a wee lad, I learned German, but I got too into it and spoke it all the time, and my mother didn't know German and stopped me. I hardly remember anything. That is wild. Imagine being a parent and being like, yo, my child has this really cool skill. I'm gonna make them stop doing it because it annoys me personally. It's not exactly related, but it reminds me of the time where my mum threw away my SpongeBob comic because I kept quoting it and it annoyed her. As if the magazine wasn't like really expensive. She just freaking threw it away. I wonder why I worry about being annoying all the time nowadays. Chipflake stream real? Indeed. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to announce, Super Chipflake U, my video game stream is happening. Is actually happening. Next Sunday. So not this Sunday. Next Sunday. Yeah, that's the end of my announcement. You're welcome. You can go home now. Thank you for the on-shrimp reminder. Give me a second to elongate my back. It's 6 AM in my country. The only reason I'm watching this is because I had to wake up to take medicine. Oh no. I apologize. Stretch as well. Wow. Looking after me. See. Ooh. Yeah, the game stream will be a little bit later than my usual stream start time. Probably around 6 PM start time, which is quick maths, 4 hours from now. Yeah. Which I know doesn't suit everybody. I apologize. That's one of the things that happens when you stream. You're never gonna stream at a time that suits everybody, sadly. But yeah. Oh. I think we gotta do a mouth open for this one. I like the post so far, but it's a little boring. So let's do cute cat teeth. Let's go. Just finished clearing out my email. A bunch of them has been marked unread since like 2017. Oh, dude, I have the same issue. I have the same issue. Thank you so much for the frickin' raids, by the way, Svi. Definitely didn't know that was gonna happen. What a surprise! Wow. Thank you, dude. How's it going? Feel free to do a little bit of cheeky advertising. Share what you're up to on stream, what kind of stuff you do, or just leave because you're tired. That's me. That's me. Every time I raid people, I'm just like, "Hi, bye. I go sleep now." I do what we call in the industry a big eep. Yeah, maybe even a little snork me if I'm feeling spicy. You know? Nothing like 4 hours of sleep to watch the stream. Nah, that's plenty of time. Who needs more than 2 hours of sleep, really? If you need more than 2 hours of sleep, you're weak. Weak. Yeah, Thank you for the save reminder, by the way. If anybody's watching while working on stuff, please save right now. I need to name this. Give me a second. No such thing as saving too much. True. The truest. What was I doing? Oh yeah, saving this. Icons, wiggle, new folder. So when Wiggler. I'm very organized, and everything on my PC is definitely very, very organized and clean. Do not worry about it. Felt an inner need to catch one of you rating. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I hope you manage to raid Andro someday, although I don't think you usually stream that late, do you? What was I doing? Oh yeah. Bro, how did I survive? How did I survive 27 years of life with this attention span? It's actually impressive. Love your vids. Thank you. I appreciate it. Shall we talk about my last video? It was a little bit... Yeah, okay, so one main thing I wanted to talk about my last video, for context, if you haven't seen it, it's a joke. It's a joke. Because, I get a lot of comments being like, oh my god, Chip, why did he stop uploading? It's been 5,000 years. What happened to Chipflake? Chipflake died. So I decided to make a funny video about that. Cause you know, I've been working on a game, and every time the studio that's working on it, they have their own social media and everything, and every time they share clips of the video game, there's a bunch of comments being like, wait, Chipflake? Chipflake still exists? What? Yeah, so that was a big motivator to make a silly video about it. And a lot of the comments didn't get it. Which is okay. I have really mixed feelings about that, because I am honestly genuinely empathetic towards people who don't understand sarcasm or struggle to understand sarcasm. Like, I completely get that it's not super easy for everybody, and I always try to, like, when I make a joke in these streams, I always make a point to, like, say, by the way, that was a joke, haha, lol, funny. Like, specifically to help those people out. I don't see a problem with that. I don't mind doing that. I'm not mad at people who don't get it. But like that video, I don't know how people... I genuinely don't understand how people watched me talking about living in a cardboard box for 30 years with my demonic wife and 1.5 kids, and decided to go into the comments and be like, why are you lying about how long you've been off YouTube for? Like, I don't know. I feel like at a certain point, I don't know, am I supposed to like flash it is a joke on screen constantly? The look emote is so cute, thank you. Drawn by amazing artist Saku Kitty. They do really cool emote commissions. Yeah, like the amount of people being like, "Wait, I thought you had a boyfriend," is worrying. I don't know. I don't know. I think at this point I'm just kind of like accepted that there's always gonna be people, no matter how obvious you make a joke, there's always gonna be people who don't get it. So I think at this point I'm just gonna stick to like what I feel is the perfect balance between the making it clear that it's a joke and also not sacrificing the funniness. You have a boyfriend? No, I have a beautiful wife. And 1.5 kids, of course. Problem is usually people who are convinced they are always the smartest person in the room. You know what I think? I think I always try to keep this in mind when it comes to YouTube comments. I think 90%, probably maybe even 100% of those kinds of comments are coming from children. So like, you know, it's... I mean, I probably left equally as silly comments when I was a child, so I don't know. Telling your tone of voice when you're being sarcastic. Serious or sarcastic. Understand the monotone voice can come off as sounding constantly sarcastic or not, depending on your POV. I'm monotone too. Oh, I appreciate there's people who actually hear that from my voice, because I do feel like most people don't hear the difference. Which is why I always try to make a point of clarifying when I'm streaming, if I'm being sarcastic or not. That video, like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, it was extremely obvious that it was a joke, right? Right? 1.5 kids? Nintendo gives you a yacht every time you make a video game? I'm not going crazy, right? Please. I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to keep telling myself it's just kids. It's just kids who don't get it. Hey Jip, how are you? I'm okay, thank you very much. I'm quite sleepy though. I didn't sleep very well last night. Classic having an appointment in the morning, not sleeping well the night before. That's me. That's my whole life basically. I don't know. I like this sketch, but I also don't like it. Without Vits, you two are really cute together. Thank you, C. You are also very cute. I want a Nintendo yacht. I'm gonna make a game in CSS now. Bro, no way. HTML is where it's at. That's another, like, I joked about making a video game in HTML. Okay, I mean, to be fair, maybe that's not the kind of joke that everybody would get. I think a lot of people probably just hear funny coding related buzzwords and they're like, okay, makes sense. Maybe not everybody knows that HTML is a website coding language. And you most definitely cannot make an open world 3D adventure game in HTML. Happy to be proven wrong, by the way. I also snuck in a Severance reference that I don't think anybody got, which to be fair is understandable because it wasn't quite like obvious. I said, what did I say again? I can't remember my own videos. Refining all that HTML code. I should have said I should have said refining all that HTML data. I think more people would have gotten it. Misheard 1.5 kids and thought you said 1.5 million kids. That is another very understandable mistake to make. Don't worry. They get the general sarcastic vibe, but the wife part threw me off a little bit because I got worried for Andrew. Okay, but like when she appeared on screen, right? Like, or was everybody just watching it in the background and not listening to her beautiful demonic noises? If you really think about it, every website is really just its own open world. You know, that makes a lot of sense. That's deep, bro. Stuff's been made in Google spreadsheets. Yeah, there's been some crazy stuff done in like Excel and spreadsheets and stuff, isn't there? Human beings are so cool if you really think about it. What if she is also Andrew's wife? Exactly. There's so many possibilities. Also, like, you guys should be used to this by now, considering I do call Andrew my wife sometimes on stream. My beautiful, beautiful wife. I don't know, I'm kind of struggling with the pose and stuff on here. I don't know. I'm unsatisfied. Oh, I'm gonna grab my favorite tool, the liquefy tool. I love it. It's excellent. On shrimp and stretch, man. Oh. Like, what if I just kind of like nudge it over here? And the chin needs to be a little bit more extended as well. Obviously. No dip. Okay, I think I'm gonna make some adjustments to make this more interesting. I'm gonna do head tilt forward. Break your neck for a little bit, sorry. Hello? Oh, it's loading really long. Oh. Okay. I think I definitely want, like, really expressive eyebrows. Yeah, look how much cuter it is. Wow. Wowie wow. I love making art. I love it. Wow. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Spaghetti? Welcome to the Kato squad. You may now... exclamation points... meow. Or... boop. Or is it poke? I don't remember. I don't remember my own thingies, because I'm like really smart and stuff. Don't worry about it. Not to worry. This song is an absolute vibe. I love it too. It is excellent. Perfect vibe for my streams, honestly. Yeah, see, I like this like way more than this. I mean, this one's okay, but be gone. I feel like I wasn't in my element. When's the next episode of Adventures of Chipflake? I'm gonna be completely real with you. I'm quite unmotivated to continue that series. Because you are the second person who's ever asked about it. I know I shouldn't necessarily use how many people ask about a thing as proof of how many people care about it, because I know a lot of people just like enjoy things quietly. But the thing is, I'm like in a position with YouTube where I can't just like make whatever I feel like. I need to find a balance between stuff I enjoy making and I'm passionate about and stuff that like will not flop so hard that I can't pay my bills for that month. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking if there's a way I can like rework this series maybe? Or just make a bunch of different types of content to the point where I'll be out of that situation where I need to focus on stuff that is financially viable. Yeah, I don't know. But thank you for letting me know that you were interested in it. Really like the series, so it's up to you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have some really cool ideas for videos I want to make though, so maybe I will be able to revisit it, and then maybe that won't take that long. Like, maybe it won't be too long until I'm able to revisit it again. Yeah, I'm happy with this sketch. I think I'm ready to move on to lines. Wait, I need to do this real quick where the hair's like overlapping the ears. Blech. I don't know why I'm burping. Okay, line time. Let's go. Lovely sketch. Thank you. I thank you. Get thanked. OMG. Hello, Boofer. Welcome in. How's it going? And Galaxy. No way. How are we today? Headspace good? Headspace is A-okay. I'm just very eepy. Ah. Yeah, so like, I don't know how many people remember this, but I was talking on stream for a while about how I wanted to start therapy again. And I finally had my first appointment today after like over a month of waiting, which is actually pretty short in German time. German healthcare when it comes to mental health is a little bit lacking. And yeah, it was okay. It was kind of, you know, the first appointment is usually not particularly eventful, I'd say. They just kind of like figure out who you are and like how they can help you and stuff. But I don't know. Because I had the appointment today, I didn't sleep very well last night. And yeah, I went there and it was like, it was so long and I was really mentally exhausted, like towards the end. And now that I'm home, I'm like, oh, why didn't I ask this and this and this and this? It is so annoying. I do that all the time. I'm like, okay, when I go to this thing, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna ask that. And I go there and my mind's just blank. It's really cool. She was very nice though. I just don't know if that's like the right kind of therapy for me, to be honest. But at the same time, I have this urge to like, I just want to like start as soon as possible. I don't want to go back to the search, you know, it's so long and difficult and bleh. Write down stuff so you don't forget. Yeah, I don't usually do that because I feel a bit silly. Feel a bit silly, like getting out my notes app in my doctor's appointment to remember what my health issue that I wanted to talk about was. But I think nobody will judge me if I do that at a therapy appointment. I have a feeling nobody will care. Good Friday morning, happy to see you. Hell yeah, welcome in. It's finally Friday. I kept doing that thing where she would ask me a question and I would not have a direct answer for the question. I would have to think about it, and I would start thinking about it, and then instead of thinking about my answer to the question, I would start thinking about like, oh no, I haven't said anything for like 30 seconds now. ADHD is strong when it comes to note remembering. Yeah, writing everything down the moment I think about it has like saved my life so many times. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanna function like a normal human being. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I almost feel like I drew the hair too, like, thick, but at the same time it kind of looks cool. So I don't know. I'll just roll with it for now. See if I want to change it later. Oh shoot, I forgot to eat something. I was like, why does my belly feel so empty? Empty like I wish my brain was. I wonder, I usually take a break at every hour when I'm streaming. I wonder if I have enough time to make a quick bread. Oh, but yeah, I'm really excited about the direction of my channel that I have planned. It's gonna be fun. Cause I don't know, but like I almost feel like I put too much thought into my videos lately. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that last video I made wouldn't have happened if I didn't just do it, if that makes sense. Like, the thing is, I have tons and tons and tons of video ideas, but I never have time to make them all, because I don't know, I feel like I give myself too much time to make them. And to me that was always like, oh, but like I'm just like really passionate about animation. I just want to make the animation look really fluid and stuff. But I'm taking a different approach now. And I'm kind of challenging myself to make videos quicker. And I don't know if that sounds like a bad idea, but to me, it's kind of helped me to better evaluate, okay, what am I spending my time on? Is it worth it? Am I really enjoying this? Do I really think it's worth it to spend 3 weeks on this idea when I could spend 1 week on it? And maybe the animation's not going to be like Disney level or whatever. But then I don't know, I'll have more time to work on my other ideas that I want to make. And honestly, I really challenged myself with that last video. And it kind of sounds, maybe it kind of sounds like I was just rushing myself, but I feel like it was, I feel like it was useful to me. I'll take a sip of water. I feel like I did a really good job of communicating what I wanted to communicate with that video. With the limited time I gave myself to work on it. Sounds like you're streamlining your process, and that's never a bad thing. Kinda. It's just I've always given myself, maybe not always, but in recent years I've given I have given myself like 4 weeks for each video. And that's like really cool and all, but I notice it. What's the one thing I've noticed about myself is that I quickly lose passion for a project if I spend too long on it. And challenging myself by limiting my the time I have to work on something so much. I don't know. I've just really like it's more fun in a way. The last video I made, it was really fun. And I feel like I was almost able to communicate the style of humor that I wanted to do with the limited animation even better than if I would have, I don't know, for example, fully lip-synced it and stuff. I keep trying to remind myself that the kind of animators that I like to watch, I don't usually watch them because they have like crazy detailed animations. I like them because they have, I don't know, cool art style or the way they portray humor in their videos and such is entertaining. Making a fursuit? No way. Good luck with that. Sounds fun. I kinda wanna make one as well. You know what happened today? I discovered that fursuit masks are a thing. Which is like not quite the same as a fursuit. It's kinda similar, but it's kinda like a fursuit without the back. And you just have like straps that hold it onto your face instead. And they're usually made with like more lightweight materials than fur. And it seems like way easier to make. Way easier to transport, and way easier to wear than a regular suit. So now I'm like getting the urge, even though I have like 50 other very time consuming projects that I want to either start or continue. I'm really good at that, by the way, collecting side projects that are really time consuming and never having the time to actually finish them or work on them in the first place. The thing is, like, we have this really good 3D printer, so that would be a cool way to make something like that. Just wanted to let you know if you've been one of my art inspo since 2018. Thank you for unknowingly letting me analyze your art under a microscope all these years. That's really sweet. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna be totally honest. I really do not mind if people reference or even trace or analyze or whatever with my art. Like, please feel free to use anything I've made as learning material. Go wild. One thing I love about chipflake videos is how each one has a different art style. It's getting like a surprise gift. I always appreciate hearing that, because it is something I worry about a lot. I worry a lot about like, how many more videos could I make if I didn't make a new art style every time? And I've genuinely really tried. Yo, thank you for the cheer, Fatbox Alive. Appreciate it. Welcome in. I've really tried to keep a consistent art style before. I've really tried to make like talk sprites and just stick to them. Because I would genuinely save a lot of time if I would reuse the same ones every time. But I can't do it. It's just my brain just does not cooperate. Every time I make an art style and I'm like, this is the one, I love this one, this is it, this is my life now. The next time I make a video, it's suddenly I hate it. I need to redo it. Yo, thank you for the raid, Fanny Doll. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Feel free to share a little bit about what you've been up to today. Or just go straight into your break, because you probably deserve it. I'm just out here drawing silly animals as usual. Yapping about art and animation. Meowdy. Oh my god, that tail animation. I need an emote like that. A big fluffy tail. I do still have a lot of stream related assets and stuff that I need to work on. Crying and sobbing. One thing I really want to make is like a, you know, when I switch scenes, like to my Be Right Back scene or something, it just fades. I want like a big fluffy tail like sweeping over the screen. That would bring me so much joy. And I really need some really cute like donation alerts and stuff. Like the stars, they're very cute, very quaint. But I need some cute frickin' skunk animations, like hello? Hello? Fluffy tail. Glad to see we have a bunch of fluffy tail enjoyers in chat. Hell yeah. I don't know, I just find... I don't know why I struggle so much to find time to work on all the things that I want to do. It's been a problem for a while. Like, it's not even just work-related stuff. It's my hobbies as well. I don't find the time to do my hobbies. I don't know why. I just have this constant feeling like I don't have time for anything. And then I forget about it for a while. And then I get reminded of it again. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing I wanted to do. Eyes. Tend to hyperfixate on a hobby that pushes all my other ones to the side. You know what keeps happening to me? I'll have like some time. And the time will be like... I'll have like 20 minutes of time or something like that. Maybe even 30, maybe even 40 minutes. But that amount of time doesn't feel like enough to do anything. So I just sit there and don't do anything. But it's like, if I would take all of these like little sections of time that I have sometimes and like dedicate them to doing like hobby, I would actually do things. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. Ah, how dare you. Do not poke me. That is illegal. Oh yeah, let me give you a follow before I forget. I'm definitely gonna forget that after stream. Are you an artist as well, or do you just do like gaming and stuff? I am curious. Oh yeah, I just got reminded by my stomach that I didn't eat anything today, so... Me? Yeah. Tell me all your life secrets, Fanny. I do draw a little? Wow. Wowie wow. Mostly just post on Blue Sky. Okay, okay, okay. I see. I'm a cringe, still using Twitter user. But like... I think I'm actually finally gonna actually not using Twitter anymore. Cause like... It's bad. It's bad. Twitter's bad. Twitter's so bad. Although I do use Blue Sky. Okay, well, I'm gonna go take a quick break. I'll try to remember to eat something real quick. I'll only be like 5 minutes, so okay, so we do speed run. That's very healthy, definitely. Okay, see you in a couple minutes. Ah! No. 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 Why? Why? No. No. Uh. Ah. Good day. How's it going? Welcome back. How's life? Hope it's okay. Hola. No way. Welcome in. Hola. Guten Tag. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay. I don't know why, but like something's bugging me about this line art, and I'm kind of thinking of redoing it. I don't know. Let me get up the last commission I did, which was this one. This cute Benoy. Is my line art too thick? Is that the issue? 25 about. I thought you'd never come back. Yeah. What does Control S do? It is how you save in most programs. So if you use the Control S redeem, it is like a reminder to save your work. A reminder to me and people watching, because a lot of people watch my stream in the background while they're working on other stuff. I need a sound alert for it though. Thank you for the welcome back. Wow. Oh hey Soren, how's it going? I'm working on your friend's adorable catto. What did you get to eat? Egg. I ate a single egg. It's okay, I'll make a proper meal after stream. Don't worry. I'm small. I actually find it really hard to eat enough. Or a lot, I guess. I finally started working out again. But trying to get enough protein is so freaking hard. I will make myself like a protein shake and it just fills me up so much that when I eat my meal in the evening, I can't eat much of it. Egg is pretty reasonable because it's 8 AM here in America. Is it unreasonable to eat a single boiled egg at 3 PM? I don't think so. I love egg, same dude. I inhale egg. I often just eat, like, I was about to say raw eggs. I often just eat boiled eggs as a snack, so... Yeah, thank you for the resub, Revamp Skunk, the 22 months. Good morning / afternoon to you, Aaron. How have you been? Saw your most recent main video and it's hilarious. It is reasonable. Thank you so much. I was just talking about... Okay, not just. At the beginning of stream, I was talking a bit about that video. And, how I got a worrying amount of comments from people who did not get the joke. Based, actually. Hell yeah. Egg enjoyers, let's go. If you can eat them and aren't super concerned about calorie intake, then peanuts are an easy source of protein. Unfortunately, peanuts are my least favorite food in the world. Was it hazelnuts or almonds that have a lot of protein in it? Or are they both pretty good? Ah, you know what? I don't know if that has a lot of protein. I think that's more of a fiber thing, but I haven't had chia seed pudding in a while. Chia seed pudding absolutely slaps. I love it. You just boil a single egg. Okay, so... I don't know if this is much of a thing in other countries, but in Germany you can get these packs of pre-boiled eggs. And they're usually painted. They're very colourful. And you can get them all year round, not just at Easter time. That's pretty good for people who want to snack on eggs. But if I want to snack on eggs and I don't have the pre-bought ones, I'll usually boil several of them so I can have a sufficient stock of pre-boiled eggs to snack on. Thank you for the bits, Convexity, backed by questionable demand. Welcome in, we are discussing our love of egg. No, peanuts are my favorite food in the world. Dude, I wish I liked them. Peanuts are in so many different foods and drinks and stuff, and they sound like absolutely scrumptious. Yeah, I wish I liked peanuts. Eggs are cool. Welcome to the Egg Enjoyer Club. Eat 4 eggs and 4 slices of bread every day, either just on the bread or mixed with milk made into French toast. So I love eggs. Not a lot of options to eat here. French toast is excellent though. How do you feel about deviled eggs? Absolute peak food. Why are they called deviled though? That's a little... It's a little suspicious. What did the eggs do? Discord friends literally call me Peanut. Because you like them so much, or what? Looking for like half an hour, it wasn't available till now. That is completely fine. No stress. You may contribute however you feel comfortable. Omelets are amazing. Gotta say, omelets are kind of just okay to me. You know what? I used to hate them. But I think that was literally just because my mum was so bad at cooking that they tasted really bad whenever she made them. Since then I've had omelets that my partner cooks, and those are actually really nice. But I've still never had an omelet where I was like, oh my god, I'm in heaven right now. I've never like woken up and been like, I would like an omelet. I'd rather have like French toast or like a sandwich with egg and melted cheese. Very epic. Oh, I am so tired. I'm so EP. IHOP omelets are the best. I will keep that in mind for when I ever go to America, because we don't have IHOP over here. Whenever I think about omelets, I have to think about the time that my mum visited me in Germany. And we went to this German restaurant that we've never been to before. And she wanted an omelet, but she didn't want it with... I think it was broccoli. It had broccoli in it. So we politely asked if it's possible to order the omelet without broccoli. And the waitress was like ridiculously rude about the fact that you can't just take the broccoli out of the omelet. Like, what do you mean? Just just don't put the broccoli in the omelet. It's... Like, am I crazy, or is it not that hard to just not put the broccoli in the omelet? It's... Like, I don't know. I don't actually remember how that situation ended. I feel like we got the omelet without broccoli. Because, like, I think most cooks know how to take on broccoli out of an omelet. Legit making me so hungry. I'm sorry. Headspace not the best, but stream is helping a bit. I will try my best. I'll try my best to be mildly entertaining and distracting in a good way. What's your opinion about Mexican food? Very, very excellent and wonderful and enjoyable. Yeah, the only situation I could think of where they genuinely couldn't take the broccoli out of the omelet is if, like, the omelet is pre-made. But I don't think they would do that. Like, this was like a proper restaurant. It was not just like a fast food, like, cheap chain thing. You know? I don't know, it was weird. That would indicate to me that the omelets aren't fresh, but frozen ones that they only heat up. That's what I was thinking too. But I'm pretty sure they were boasting in their menus about how everything is homemade. So I don't know. Haven't been back there since. Which is a shame, because aside from that stupid interaction, the food was actually pretty good. But I mean, that did happen like 5 or 6 years ago, so I think it may be time to give that place another chance. Broccoli yummers? Yeah, broccoli's epic. Probably offended that people wanted to slightly alter their food. Maybe, but it was the waitress, not the cook. I don't know. That was strange. Strange situation. Now I'm hungry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, let's move on from food. How was everybody's week? Mine was a little bit painful, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know, I had a little bit of a serious talk at the beginning of stream, and I kind of want to move on from that and talk about fun things now, so... Watched a ton of ZDF ESSA documentaries. It's shocking what German restaurants buy frozen but sell as if it's freshly made. Even sunny side up eggs. The only thing similar to that I've watched quite a lot of is those you know, maybe you know Mirko Ray? He uploads his episodes on YouTube, and he's like really weird. I always feel mildly uncomfortable when I'm watching his restaurant reviews. But yeah, those there's some interesting interactions in those. That's true. How are you this afternoon? Pretty good, just very tired. As usual. Hello, Mr. A. I like the new nickname. Went to the Netherlands this week, met an online friend I made 5 years ago. 5+ years ago. And now we're not just online friends anymore. Nice. That's awesome. Dutch people are so cool. How was Andrew? Andrew was good. They're gonna stream tonight. Be there or be square. Do people still say that? Yeah, it's good to hear that you had a good experience with your online friend, because I do know somebody who recently also met a very long time Discord friend of theirs, and they were like completely different to what they expected in real life. And they unfortunately didn't really get along, which was a bit sad to hear. Which I think is the first time that that's ever happened to that person, my friend I mean. Because they've met a lot of people that they've made friends with online, me included. And you know, usually things go really well. But I guess sometimes people are a little different in real life compared to how they are online. Why am I struggling with these eyes so much? I have to come back. What time? Andrew always streams at 8 PM my time, which is 5 hours from now. This week I reached 400 followers on Twitch. Nice, congratulations. What kind of stuff do you stream? I am curious. Sounds out of the ordinary because everybody I've met online has been how I expected IRL. Yeah, I think mostly same for me too. Thank you for the save reminder, by the way. Everybody save right now. Control S, let's go. Also had something like that. The sister said friend is a complete jerk online, but actually reasonable IRL. That is interesting. I've been reading a manga recently. I got back into reading mangas recently. I've been reading this one called Tank Chair. I think I would consider it literally my favorite manga ever. It is really good, and all of the characters are little blorbos. I read book 5? No, book 4. I read book 4 yesterday. And they introduced this character who is literally me. He's like this guy with long shaggy hair, and he wears a really loose collar. And he can frickin' transform into a werewolf. Bro, I like audibly gasped when they revealed that. I'm so hyped. I hope he's like actually in the other books. The series in general is really good at making really likable and interesting characters. If it isn't the chipflake, hello. It is I. I don't know why I'm struggling with the eyes so much, it's so annoying. Coding right now, never save because I never had any problems, but is there a chance it doesn't save sometimes? I mean, it has to exist in file format. In file for me to be able to execute it when I test it in Python. I have no idea, I don't know anything about Python. Maybe someone in chat knows. I guess it depends on what you're using to write it, if it has an autosave feature. Sadly, my addiction lately has been a certain horse girl series. The series or the game? I tried playing the game recently, but the tutorial is so overwhelming to me. There's so much text and like, I don't know. I'm really struggling to get into it. Might also be due to her not being confident in spoken English, but I'd like to believe she's just really nice overall. Stretch, okay. Ooh. Use Blender for 2D animation? Nope, I have never tried using Blender for 2D animation. I'm like mildly interested, but I also don't really have a reason to do it, you know, because I'm more than happy with Clip Studio Paint. Both actually, first game, now watching the show. Okay. I think the show is supposed to be pretty good as well, right? I'm watching videos on how to train better. Yeah, I might need to... excuse me. I might need to look up like a beginner's guide or something, because I have no idea what I'm doing. At the same time though, I don't know if I want to introduce another gacha game into my life. It's not that I have a problem with spending money on them or something. I've never spent money on a gacha game before. But I don't know if I want to like have another thing that I do daily. Because I think having one thing that you do daily that takes like 15 minutes is fine. But if you have another one that also takes 15 minutes, that's half an hour out of your day that you're dedicating to gacha games. And I don't know if I want that in my life. Is this Illustrator? This is Clip Studio Paint. I would rather be deceased than draw in Illustrator. I hate Illustrator so much. Do you like shrimp? Shrimp is excellent. Didn't know there was a show with the game too, but I'm not a weeb. Yeah, the show came first, actually. Right? I'm not spreading horse girl misinformation right now, am I? I'm like 90% sure the show came first. You know what I finished watching recently that really surprised me? Frickin' Blue Lock. I was really expecting it to just be kind of like generic sports anime. Like, I really do not care about football whatsoever. But that show, like, genuinely blew me away. It was so good. It felt like watching the cast of Bleach play football. And I really like the cast of Bleach, so it was entertaining. They did a really freaking good job of, like, portraying, like, energy, if that makes sense. Like, even as someone who really does not care about football, they made the matches feel so, like, hype. It's also, like, kind of goofy. But I kind of like that about it. Like, it has that, like, anime edginess to it. But it's kind of funny. I like it. The only horse girls I like are MLP. Rainbow Dash, my god. Rainbow Dash is excellent. I will always be a Rarity fan, though. First and foremost. Followed closely by Fluttershy. It's refreshing when creators that you look up to make simple or beginner mistakes. Makes me feel better. I feel that. I feel that very much. I know I've been drawing this eyebrow for like 20 minutes. Rarity is a close second place for me, yo. You have good taste. My partner's favorite is Fluttershy. My partner's favorite is Rainbow Dash, funnily enough. Imagine an MLP gacha game though. I would play that so hard. I don't think that would ever exist because, you know, maybe introducing gambling to children is not a good idea, but if it did exist, I'd be all over it. There's so many different horses in that show as well, so it would be good for a gacha game. Whoa, we're mirrors. We should be friends or something. Aw. Nah, I only become friends with people who... I'm like trying to think of like the opposite of us. People who... watch football. I don't know. Like an ultra normie. I only make friends with ultra normies. And people I have zero relation to whatsoever. That is my favorite thing to do. Will you ever attend or have a booth at any USA convention? I don't want to say never, but it's pretty unlikely given the current situation in the US. I do really want to eventually though. At least once in my life I want to go to the US. My coworkers only ever talk about golf or football or hunting. Oh my god. I almost puked reading that. How do you survive? That's crazy. Scone? No way. I'm just a fluffy little guy. I'm a fluffy little guy who draws wonky eyes. Yeah, this is like way better than the first set of line art I did. I wish I kept it so I could have a direct comparison and feel better about myself. Oh, I made a bunch of different layers. What the flip? What the flip? Okay, I gotta reintroduce the small talk. What is everybody's plans for the weekend? Personally, I don't have any. I'm probably actually just gonna work on commissions on Sunday because I don't like having outstanding commissions. Sample flip challenge on my server on Saturday, and then stuck with family again on Sunday. What an excellent contrast. Sounds cool. I find it really cool that you do like community stuff. Not to like make it about me or anything. But I do wish I had a bit more of like a headspace, I guess, for that kind of thing. Though I think it would probably be easier if it was like a smaller volume of people. I did find it easier to be active in my Patreon server back when I didn't have that many patrons. Of course. I would have head for bed. No worries, go eep, and thank you again for the raid. Appreciate it. I had a fun birthday party event last week and I basically just played Garfield cards and talked to chat. That sounds amazing. Finally Garfield card. Still never played that game. Desperately rushing to finish 5 R-Fight Revenges. Why do you need to rush though? You got like a week? I think I want to make the pupils a bit smaller actually. I think that's my problem with it. Drawing slow and hard. I feel that. I feel that. I am chronically bad at actually finishing stuff that I start drawing. Because it's that thing again that I get, like, I lose motivation for something if I work on it for too long. But I also, like, want to spend more time on stuff sometimes. Like, usually drawings take me really long because I'm, like, experimenting with them. But then they just get stuck in work in progress hell, so I don't know. I'm not experimenting with this one, I'm just being a perfectionist. I think I'm actually ready to animate it though. Finally. It doesn't usually take me 2 hours to do just the line art for these. I guess because I'm just sleepy from the lack of sleepies. Oh, I don't need this frame anymore. Be gone. Someone who commissioned this in chat. They were earlier, I'm not sure if they still. Most popular streams though are the ones where I react to my community's music that they've made. Oh yeah, I can imagine. People love that shit. I've thought about doing something similar, like art related. Or maybe even like YouTube related. If I try to give people advice on their YouTube channels and stuff, but I've always stopped myself because I feel like I feel like egotistical for thinking about doing that. Like thinking that I have the authority to give people advice on making YouTube content. You know, just another classic self-esteem issue thing. As usual. Hello, hi, how's it going? Welcome in. Get welcomed. Are you working on anything as well? As usual? Feel free to share. Discuss what you're working on right now. I love to know. But I'm also lurk friendly. Don't worry, you don't have to interact with chat if you just want to chill and work on your stuff. Listen to me yap. They call me the yapping skunk. No they don't, but let's pretend they do. Making a game? Yo. What kind of game? Tell me all the things. At work doing engineering things. Wow. .3D modeling stuff? Okay. That actually sounds really interesting. Let's put this window up here, actually. Oh. An RPG? You're doing that all by yourself? That's crazy. I was very confused by your latest video. What were you confused by? I mentioned this on last stream, but I had an idea for a game as well that I want to try making. it would be on a much smaller scale to Super Chipflake Ooh, of course. And yeah, I still haven't gone around to it. But it's still constantly on my mind, so maybe I will do it one of these days. What's the release date of the game again? It doesn't have an exact release date yet. Because it all depends on how long it takes for Nintendo to review it, actually. Made perfect sense to me, thank you. Yeah, I feel like I was pretty clear. I feel like I was pretty clear about how I've been saving costs living in my cardboard box. Making study portraits of Astarion. Ooh. Sounds fun. I need to finish Baldur's Gate 3. It's so freaking big though. It's such a big game, and I have the intense urge to like do every single quest. So for me it's even bigger. Can't wait to finish Baldur's Gate 3 in 20 years. Pretty cool, you have a gaming PC set up in the cardboard box. No, you got it all wrong. I don't have a PC. I sold it so I can feed my children. I'm making the video game on my phone in HTML. I don't need a PC for that. Yeah, so I don't actually test if the game works. I'm just gonna like complete it and then I'm gonna see if it works after that. Once everything's done, you know? I'm gonna like complete the game, put it out, everyone's gonna buy it, and then I'll use the profits to buy a PC to check if the game works. Sounds like a good idea, right? /J. You Bethesda it. Spent my whole vacation playing it for 10 hours per day. That sounds like heaven. Vibe coding the video game with ChatGPT. Yeah, that's how everybody does it nowadays, isn't it? Also, the game costs 500 euros. Gotta make back those costs somehow. Haha. Slash whom? I knew you would say that. Slash you! Get slashed. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Thank you very much for asking. Just a bit tired, as usual. To nobody's surprise. Oof, owie. No, I'm just kidding. Come back. Come back to life. Thank you very much for the head pat. I appreciate it. Oh wow, 2 head pats. Wow. I am lucky. Oh my gosh. 3 entire head pats. This is wild. The strat is to make the game free but completely unplayable without $500 worth of minimum microtransactions. Yo, I think you're onto something. I think you just unlocked the ability to complete capitalism. Or a 2-hour free trial before a $500 a year chipflake plus subscription. And then you subscribe and you still get ads. Am I using the right size brush? Yeah, I am. Okay, good. Phew. Phew. Okay, well, I'm gonna go take another quick little break, but I will be back very shortly, so do not fret. Ah. Okay, so this is really important, okay? Like, practically the fate of the universe depends on this, so make sure you listen very carefully. So basically, you get in the car, and you push the clutch. That's the pedal on the left, not the one in the middle, though you need to push that too. Might be one of the most important parts. Okay, got it? Yup. No! Bad cat! Aww. Chip, no! Aww. No, Chip! No. Chip? What? No. I said don't fret. Don't fret. How dare you? Everyone fretting right now is getting banned permanently. Long time no see. Yeah, how's it going, dude? Welcome back. I also just came back. Hehehe. Hello, hi, welcome in. Left us on a cliffhanger. You're paying for a thing, you shouldn't have ads. Yeah, tell that to Amazon, dude. Crazy that you can pay for Prime and you still have to watch ads when you're using Prime Video. Like, what is wrong with you? I love living in a society. Thank you for the save reminder. I really need a sound for that, but I don't know what to do. Maybe I should literally just record myself saying save and stretch. I did a big stretch off stream though. Well, let's take my break. Isn't there a separate thing to be ad free? Yeah, you gotta give them more money to be ad free. And the Netflix does the same thing now as well. I don't remember if they want to do it or if they did it already. They have different tiers. You can pay less, but you get ads. I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily that bad of a thing, but it's like the ad experience is so expensive. I don't know. What's an iconic save sound from a game? The Pokemon one, maybe. Like the bling. I just don't know if... Cause like the idea, like I changed it so it like pops up on screen and everything. Cause the idea is that people watching this while working on stuff also get reminded to save. And I don't know if they would remember what that sound effect means, if it's just like the Pokemon save sound. That's why I'm debating just making a clip of myself saying, yo, save your work. Or some kind of like meme where somebody's saying the word save. I don't know. I gotta think about it. There's a lot of things I need to do. Oh, so tired though. So tired. I just remembered that I have a Super Chipflake 2 related thing that I also need to do today. How could I forget that? Bro. It's we want to release the soundtrack already, but we need album art for it. And I came up with a concept art, and you know what? I love the logo that I made and everything, but it's such an annoying logo to work with. Like, it's so like horizontal, and the fact that the U it's like this, and then the U is like here. Like this shape is so hard to work with composition wise. When do you expect the game to be finished? Well, it'll be finished at the end of this week, basically. We basically need to send a version of it off to Nintendo, because they need to review it before they allow it to be in the eShop. But during that time while they're reviewing it and stuff, we can still change and add things to the game. And you can even like you can even keep adding stuff in after they've completed their review. Like, that's totally fine. So that's kind of the plan, like, by the end of the week, next week, we'll have, like, a version of the game that is as close to our vision as possible. And then everything after that will just be adding as much stuff as we can that we still want to add. Until Nintendo is done with their review, then we can release the game. Doggo says hi. Wow, I am honored. Need a balance between not being too intrusive for people watching and enough of a sound/visual for people not watching to get their attention. Yeah. You know, I think like the Pokemon save sound would actually work pretty well. But I'm also like, I'm always a little nervous about using sound effects and stuff that I don't own. Like, yes, I don't think anybody's gonna come after me if I do that. But technically I don't have the right to use that sound in that way, you know? Cool. Yeah. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's really nice that the project has like an end inside now. And we do plan to add even more stuff after the game releases, if it does well. Because unfortunately it's not financially viable to keep working on it if nobody buys it, you know, nobody plays it. But if they do, there's certain things that we really want to add in as a free DLC after the release. Why not make your own save sound? I probably will. It's just the idea behind the behind using one from an existing game is pretty like you hear like the Pokemon save sound and you like know what that means. And it's like, oh, I should save my work. But yeah, I might literally just record myself saying save. YouTube's gotten awful with content ID. You can't even hum the tune of an existing song anymore. Wow, really? Super Chipflake U fundraisers on the exact day as my birthday, no way. I'll try to remember to wish you a happy birthday then, if you manage to come by. One of my favorite YouTubers used to do a bit where he'd loudly and poorly sing a song and he started getting demonetized for it and had to stop doing it. That is actually wild. I have seen lately, quite a few creators have started getting claims for using Undertale music in their videos. Like, not necessarily getting their videos taken down or anything, but they can't make money off it anymore. Which, of course, a lot of people are kind of upset about because there's a pretty... most people are under the impression that the creator of the Undertale music is fine with creators using his music even for commercial purposes. Thought Toby was lax about people using his songs. Yeah, apparently a lot of people thought that, and are now getting claims for it. Not sure why. But it makes me kinda glad that I stuck to my guts and never used, like, Nintendo music or anything. Like, a lot of people use Nintendo music as just background music for their videos and stuff. You know, Nintendo Wii eShop and stuff like that. But you can't do that. I mean, you can. The thing is, Nintendo is probably not gonna go out of their way to do anything about that. About, like, I don't know, Storytime animators using those tracks as background music. But you still don't own the rights to use the music like that. And if they wanted to, they could take down or take all the revenue from those videos at any time if they really wanted to. They would be legally within their right to do that. So, I don't know. I don't think they ever will. But they could if they wanted to. So stupid, if you use 5 seconds of a song, the label will just take all the money from your 10-minute video. I always found that really dumb as well. Like, there's no way for them to only take, like, a portion of the revenue. It's like, okay, you know what? You know what it is? There is a way for the owner of the music to only take a portion of your revenue. The thing is, most of them don't do that. They just set it to 100% that they want 100% of the revenue. It is possible to actually share the revenue, so you both get a portion. But most most of the musicians who are claiming people for using 5 seconds of their track, they're just like, I want 100%, bro. Give me 100%. It's because, you know, they're probably not doing it. What's the word? Fairly, I guess? I don't know. Port Super Chipflake to the Wii. I would love to see somebody do that. Not gonna lie. Imagine if we actually made the game for the Nintendo Wii U though. That would be like... that would go down in history as the worst possible financial decision anyone has ever made. I would like to see somebody try to put the game on Wii U though. Like Doom style. Oh, it's still crazy to me that Breath of the Wild was on Wii U. Like, we've had so much trouble with optimizing the game to run on Nintendo Switch. To be fair, Zamb really wants it to be frickin' 60 FPS and 1080p for some reason. Which Breath of the Wild is not. But still. And then doing it on the Wii U, which is even less powerful than the Switch? How did they do that? What game are you making? It is called Super Chipflake Ooh. It is an indie open world adventure, do quests, be a cat kind of thing. Lots of mini games. Very fun and silly. Undertale / Deltarune soundtracks are released by Materia Collective, and they've been a bit controversial. Yeah. The claims never come from, like, literally Toby Fox himself. I just wonder what happened. So yeah, I recommended on YouTube, so you had a Twitch, had to drop by. Well, welcome in. Will it be on PlayStation? Not unless it's like really, 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 really popular, which probably won't happen. The lead developer is mainly a Switch developer, so if we wanted to port it to a different console, we would probably need to outsource that, and that's probably expensive. Oh, that's weird. I could have sworn I made an exclamation point game thing. Remember seeing a video about Materia Collective where someone got like 6 content ideas for Megalovania. When the creator reached out for help, they got told to go to bed and were basically insulted. What the hell? That is wild. Yeah, I'm not really that caught up on the whole thing, to be honest. I just know of other creators who've been getting claims for Undertale music lately. Port it to Atari or NES. Something tells me that wouldn't work, but you're free to try if you want to. First vid I saw was Are You a Boy or a Girl? Interesting. That's not usually the one that people say is the first video they watched from me. It's kind of funny that a lot of people found me for the first time from my latest video. Which is very entertaining to me. Imagine that being your first video that you watch from somebody. A video where a guy's joking about being gone from YouTube for 50 years. Bro, like, I'm sorry, like... I joked about being gone from YouTube for 50 years. How are there people taking it seriously? Like, I'm really trying to be understanding, but I don't get it. Can't remember what the first video of yours I saw was. That was probably a while ago then. I know you've been watching me for a long time. JK, it was from your latest vid, then I looked to see your other videos and clicked on that one next. Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. But now I don't trust you. What if you're trolling me again?
Currently, the temperature is 91 degrees under partly cloudy skies.
Let me drink some water. We love to be hydrated in this house. Yeah. Spoilers, next video will be an FAQ about the game, though. I think I found you from the long distance relationship one. Okay. Interesting. I genuinely always find it really interesting how people find me, to be honest. February 13th, 2019, that's when I subbed to you. I would say I'll try to think about what video I released around that time, but it could have been it could have been an older one that got recommended to you. Good evening from the Philippines, just hopped onto the Twitch home feed instead of from YouTube. Okay, well, welcome in. Good morning. Genuinely don't remember how I found you. That's okay. Watched you for years without knowing you were a furry. I'm the dumbest person you'll ever see. Dude, like, I purposefully rarely ever mention being a furry on my channel, so you are absolutely not dumb for not knowing. Do not worry. Like, it's not that I ever, like, hid that I was a furry. Whenever somebody asked me, I was always pretty open about it. But it was always important to me that my channel was not, like, just for furries, if that makes sense. So I always avoided making content that felt like it was only for furries to watch, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely don't feel stupid for not knowing. People who use anthropomorphic animal characters to represent themselves whilst not being a furry are not uncommon. Yeah, they're so not uncommon to the point where people genuinely think that I have ever denied being a furry. Like, I think the first time I actually talked about being a furry was the boy or girl video, and I got a lot of comments being like, wait, but you said you weren't a furry. And I was like, what? I've literally never said that in my entire life. I can't believe I spent 2.5 hours on this and I'm still on the line art though. Oh. I think once I'm completely done with the line art though, I'll go I'll sketch out the next one in my queue. I like to sketch on my... I like to sketch and line on my big tablet. And do coloring and stuff on my iPad. I don't remember the name of the video, but I think the first video I saw from you was the one where you did the skit of doing art commissions. Aha, the humble independent artist video. Spoiler, but I want to make another video that's in that style again. I'm really feeling it. After my last video, I'm like really in the mood to make something like comedic. Stretch. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. I'm the furriest furry alive. Not true, but I say it anyway. I feel that. Like, I am extremely furry, don't get me wrong. But there are probably furrier than me that out there in the wild. Why is your avatar's mouth not moving? Because I'm using a different microphone. But the microphones are both plugged into the same... what is it called? Interface? So VTube Studio treats them as one microphone. So, wait. If I use this microphone, my mouth moves. But if I use this one, it doesn't. But I want to use this one because it's less in the way. This one is really in the way. Finally found a good drawing stream to have on the background. Hell yeah. We even have save reminders, so you never forget to save your work. Almost done with the line. Oh, yippee. I sure do love lining my art. I have to say though, finding a good brush that feels satisfying to draw with helps a lot. And I am extremely obsessed with the textured pen in Clip Studio Paint. It is literally a default brush, but it feels so satisfying to work with. And I like how it looks. So you know, why not? Feel free to reveal what you're drawing though. I'm always interested in what people are working on. I'm drawing a blank. Laugh track. Wink. How did people hear me yelling wink and think I was being serious? I'm sorry, I should stop thinking about it too much. They were probably just children. They're probably just children. They're probably just children. Drawing gay? All the power to you. That sounds amazing. Feel like I'm missing something. Well, I spent the first half an hour of the stream talking about how I didn't understand why so many people didn't get that I was joking in my last video. Yeah. It's something I think about. I try to keep in mind whenever I get any kind of stupid comment, is that it's probably a child. Like, keeping that in mind genuinely helps me not get bothered about stupid comments. But I do forget it sometimes. Conveniently, the part of the stream I was not in. Yeah. I do apologize though, I thought that would be, didn't think I would need to give context on that. But I can understand why it would be confusing. Water. Warper. What are you doing? Ha ha ha. How did people hear me laugh like haha and they think I'm being serious? I'm sorry, I should stop thinking about it. Kind of figured it was a joke, especially the tone with the video in general. Yeah, I hoped that the you know, the 3D Eldritch Horror demon wife would clue most people in to the fact that it was a joke. Along with, you know, the years I've been gone, raising by 5 every time I mention it, to a point where it's so long that I would have to be like 90 years old for it to make sense. Was there hate? I wouldn't say, no, not hate, I wouldn't say hate. Just a surprising amount of people leaving comments like, why are you lying about how long you've been on YouTube for? Your last video was 2 weeks ago. Adding the 5 was awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you weren't here right at the start of the stream, I talked a little bit about, like, sarcasm in general, and how I'm, like, genuinely empathetic towards people who struggle to detect sarcasm. Like, I fully understand that struggle, and it's a big reason why I try to make it obvious when I'm being sarcastic, when I make jokes in my streams. But I also feel like there's like a certain point where it's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that situation. Am I supposed to like flash it as a joke on screen? And I guess I'm like struggling to wrap my head around how you can watch me talking to a 3D Eldritch Horror demon and wonder if I'm joking or not, you know? A live TV show sign, one of the ones that says laugh now. Oh, that would have been really fitting, actually. That is like exactly the kind of humor I was going for in that video. Are we done? Are we done with the line art? Yay! It needs a little bit of cleanup, but that's fine. I'm gonna save it. Because I would like to sketch out the other one. Oh, I did get another one that I should add to my queue real quick. For Delta. Sorry to have you explain that again while I was asleep. No, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't really have a problem with repeating stuff from the beginning of stream because, you know, it was like 3 hours ago. Vacation stuff. Oh, have fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of weird. I have phases where I will read the most heinous shit anyone could ever say about me and be like, lol. And then other days I'll see like a minor criticism and it'll ruin my whole day. Let me just like check this reference sheet. Oh my gosh. Hello? Delta is so cute. Can't believe I got commissioned to draw a Benoy again. I love drawing Benoys. Effing Benoy. Okay. Alex the Wolf, let's go. I see, I see. Even more purple, I appreciate it. Plans for the weekend? I do not have any plans for the weekend. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I have a habit of searching my name in places. Usually it's a pleasant surprise, but I've occasionally had some people say really unnecessary stuff about me, and that can be a recipe for a crash out. Dude, I'm so glad that you said that, because I do the exact same thing, and I'm really embarrassed that I do that. So it's really nice to hear that I'm not the only one who has the urge to name search. Every time I do it, I'm like, this is a bad idea, this is a bad idea, stop, stop, stop. But I do it anyway. I don't know why, I can't help it. On the bright side, it's usually positive and encouraging. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just saved the same thing twice. What? Let me just try to open this so I don't overwrite it. Okay, so I can. Okay. Problems here. Ah. Well, yeah, I agree. Most of the time, it's usually really nice stuff. And I have discovered, like really nice messages or really nice fan art that people have made by doing that. But I also, I also tend to keep the negative stuff in mind more than the positive stuff, which makes it bad. But yeah, trying to work on that, trying to focus on the positive, focus more on the positive, focus less on the negative. Hi, hello, welcome in. I am drawing a wolf. Stinky skunk, how dare you? Wait, I need to get my stream done. How dare you? The problem is my tablet is so big that I don't have a good position to put my stream deck in to toggle my expressions. So I spent all that time setting them up and I barely use them just because it's inconvenient. Fortunately, more popularity comes with more hate, and it's been something I've needed to adjust to. Yeah, I feel very bad for the kinds of people who, like, blow up overnight. They don't even have time to adjust. It has been interesting to see, though. Back when I would get, like, 300k views on my videos within, like, a week, I got way more hate. Nowadays, it's really mellowed out. Excuse me. But in all honesty, I never really got, like, an extreme amount of hate. Just cause, I don't know, I guess I'm pretty good at staying out of drama and that kind of thing. How about had some fluffy skunk friend? I will take that. I would toggle my blush right now if my setup was a little bit more organized. But I can also just smile. Feel kind of bad that the Vaporwave Cat video bombed since this is your livelihood and whatnot. Oh dude, do not worry about that. It's like absolutely not your fault at all. I feel like I don't know. I feel like YouTube doesn't know how to, like, promote it when I make videos like that. And I'm not really sure exactly what to do about that. I've been planning to go back and, like, remarket, I guess you could say, some of my older videos. Like, change the names and thumbnails to something that's maybe people would find more interesting to click on. Yeah, I've realized that making more abstract, like, musical stuff like that It's not that they don't have a chance to get the views at all. It's just a lot harder. And I guess I haven't quite figured out what makes people click on certain music animations compared to other ones. But it's fine. It's happened to me a few times that I changed the title and thumbnail of a video that wasn't doing very well. And then it did really well, like frickin' one of my most popular videos is a day in the life of a cat. And that one had a pretty simple thumbnail before, like not the cat turned into a loaf thing. And that video did really bad when I first uploaded it. Since I changed the thumbnail, it's now one of my most popular videos. Another thing with animation, especially, is that often they freaking blow up like years after you posted them. That is something I've noticed very often on my channel. Like videos I made years ago will just start randomly getting loads of views. And even when I haven't even changed the thumbnail or anything. Hopefully it doesn't discourage you from working with me in the future. Oh no, absolutely not. I still fully intend to complete a dubstep cat at some point. My current plan is to... I think I talked about that a little bit on Patreon, right? That I'm kind of changing up the way I make videos. Because I think I talked about this at the beginning of the stream as well, so you might have missed it as well. But I've been I usually give myself 3 to 4 weeks to work on each video. But I want to start challenging myself to only have 1 week per video. Which sounds like a weird idea. But I feel like it really forces me to really think about like, okay, what do I want to portray with this video? And what can I best spend my time on to get that across, kind of thing. Because this video that I just released, it's not the most like fluid, like crazy animation ever. But the animation that is in there, I feel like is way more like purposeful than the kind of stuff that I usually do. Like it may be more simple, but you know, for example, I put there's more like emphasis on certain words, and for example, I in the audio I left in parts where I take a breath and stuff like that, and I actually animated those to give it more of a, funnily enough, more of an authentic feel. So, even though it sounds like it would be a bad idea, forcing myself not to spend as much time on each video it's been pretty useful to me so far. So that's kind of my plan with my channel, is to only focus on making more content that is more simple, but that way I can explore more ideas, if that makes sense. I don't know. I know it probably sounds weird because usually it's the other way around, right? Where you spend more time on things to make them better. But I don't know, I feel like I've been... Because I give myself so much time to work on each thing, I haven't really been focusing on like what exactly makes the videos good. I don't know. I also just have a lot of frickin' video ideas, and it's really bothering me that I can't get them out of my head. Yeah. So what I originally wanted to say was, if I can keep making videos like my latest one, and ones that like really resonate with people and get lots of views and lots of money and stuff, then I can actually spend the time making stuff that I want to make and not having to worry about views and stuff, you know. And eventually I'll come out with a perfect balance, and then everyone will be happy. Including me. And it's 5 PM already? Hello? Look at this sketch though. This guy looks crazy. In a good way. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy. I hope they don't mind that he looks a bit like mischievous. They did say he should show his teeth and maybe do a grin. I'm gonna... I don't know, I read Wolf and I was like, okay, we need like a badass looking guy. Okay, well, I'm gonna work on these off stream. And probably finish them in a couple days, because I really don't like the feeling of like owing people things. I don't know how people are out here with like 3-year-long commission queues, dude. Like, I take longer than a week for a commission and I feel really bad about it. How people approach creating things varies from person to person. Helps you just have to have it. If it helps you to just have a week to get something done and you feel happy, you do you. Same if it's the other way around. I appreciate that. I do worry that it like comes across the wrong way when I say like I'm gonna make more videos in less time. Like I'm not turning into a slop YouTuber, don't worry. I just noticed something about myself. Is that when I have a tighter deadline on something, I get more creative with it. Kinda. It's weird. It's strange, and I want to try things out. I want to try it out. Just subbed, your art is amazing. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Unfortunately, I'm about to end. But I'll be live again on Monday, so I hope to see you then. And yeah... Was there anything else I needed to say? I'm not sure. Yo, Nebula is streaming? Oh my gosh. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. It was fun. And, yeah. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I do still have a couple of slots open for these icons if you liked what you saw today. I'll probably work on them again next Friday, so... Yeah! See you on Monday.